Thank you, everyone, for being here. My name is Jessica Reuter. I'm with Suncoast Community Capital. And for those of you who don't know, this is the Bridges to Careers graduation. And Bridges to Careers is a 4-week program. It's a career readiness training that helps people in the community to go into full-time work or full-time schooling. And so this class has been working very hard over the past 4 weeks. They come here every day, Monday through Thursday from 9 to 2. And they have been going through a really great curriculum to help them to be prepared to go into the workforce. And they have all been working on a lot of goals. They all have a career pathway plan for them developed, and they all have a really great story to tell. So I'm very excited that you are here and going to be able to hear them share that story. And I'd also like to recognize our special guests that we have here. This program would not be possible without Career Edge Funders Collaborative, and I'm very thankful to have Maria Avey, the Executive Director, here with us today. And Maria, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Wow, this is a full house. Nice. Well, good morning, everyone. And I'm Maria Avey with Career Edge Funders Collaborative. And Career Edge Funders Collaborative is a private not-profit organization that like 4 years ago, the Knight Foundation and the CCRA and Gulf Coast Community Foundation came together and brought a lot of funders to the table and community leaders to put together a workforce initiative to be able to help the individuals in our community so they can work their skills and be able to career pathway. We've been able to bring over $4 million to the community, and our funders continue to fund us because of programs like Bridges to Careers. And I was very proud the other day. We had one of our funders, Chase, come and visit us, and they were very impressed with this class. And there was a couple of you that spoke, and I was very, very impressed. So I can't wait to hear all of you. So we're very proud and happy that Suncoast Community Capital is one of the organizations that host our Bridges to Careers program, because we are making a true impact in the community. And all of you will make a difference and take what you've learned here. And don't stop. This is just the beginning, and just keep soaring, because this is just a stepping stone that gives you some of the skills to help polish you and get you ready to be in front of employers and be able to interview. I wish you all the best of success, and we're always here for you. And Jessica and this team has done a fabulous job, so thank you, everybody.
I'll give you your card later. Thank you so much, Maria, and to Career Edge and to all of our special guests who are here with us today. And I'd also like to welcome now Reverend Dr. Vince Carroll. He's from the Longboat Island Chapel, and I met with him not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, and he shared his story with me, and I'm just so very impressed with him and his life and all that he has done. And so thank you so much for being here, and I'd like to welcome you to speak to the class. Thank you.
Thanks, Jessica. One of the wonderful things that happens when you get to a point like this, where you're going to receive a gift, a certificate, a graduation ceremony, is, what's your first name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. I'm going to embarrass her this morning, because this is one of the great things, one of the learning events you have in life. She came in with a wonderful set of heels, and I saw it break right there as she sat down. And the point is that when you get ready for an important step in life, something's going to happen.
Yes.
Isn't that right? I mean, you just can't plan it out. So what I'm going to do in honor of you today is I'm going to you are.
Thank you.
Fortunately, you had a pair of flats in the wings there, so.
Always be prepared.
Yeah. The point being is even under the best circumstances and preparation, something's going to happen. Normally, it's going to happen on that first job interview or a couple of days into that new opportunity that you've been hired to work with. And it happened to me, my first interview out of seminary was a Presbyterian church in Rochester, Minnesota. I got there, and there were about a dozen people on that search staff. And I noticed as I sat down, they were all looking at my feet, my shoes. And I didn't want to glance down and be too obvious, but I crossed my legs, and I saw I had 2 different pairs of socks on. So what happened was, initially, the chairman of the committee said, listen, before we start, let's all go out and get some water, and there's a donut out there and so forth. And we took about 5 minutes to do that. We came back in, and I noticed everybody had crossed their legs, and they had exchanged socks with each other. So everybody had the same kind of mix and match. The thing is that if you can take an opportunity that you might feel some discomfort and turn it to your advantage, or at least turn it into a situation where people will empathize with what you're going through, they will certainly remember an opportunity in which they had that things did not always turn out the way they wanted. Well, congratulations. I know that you're here for a very important day, and you've got lots of family members. What an exciting moment it is. And I know it is a stepping stone, and so many of you have now got visuals on what you want to do and where you want to go, and you can see that you're going to have opportunities open up before you. I grew up in Iowa, in a very rural part of Iowa, and every Sunday afternoon, I was about 10 years old, my brother was about 7, and after services, after church, we would come home to the farm, and we'd have dinner, and my father would take my brother and I to the middle of a cornfield, huge cornfield. And there he would say, I'm going to want you to count to 100 before you come out. And he would leave us. And he would go back, and he would sit on the porch of the farmhouse. And my brother and I were very, very frightened the first couple of times that happened. And we couldn't figure out why our dad would abandon us in the middle of a cornfield. But after a while, after 2 or 3 times, when he had told us how to get out of the middle of that cornfield, look at the silk, look at the shadows, look at the wind, look at the sun, and we listened to that, and the second or third time, we found our way out. And then after that, it was just a game as to how quick we could get out. About 25 years later, I found myself in the middle of Vietnam in the jungles as a chaplain. And oftentimes, I was with patrols of young men who were 10, 12 years younger than I was, a lot of guys in the city who had taken some orienteering, but couldn't find themselves from one end of the end of a forest to the other. And I remembered those skills. When you come to a stream, you always go upstream. You never go downstream. You always head north. There were certain symbols and signals you took advantage of. And those are the kinds of things you're going to have to look forward to in jobs, in relationships, in your skill adaptation, and so forth. In that jungle, on many occasions, I remembered those lessons that I was taught by my father. And never once were we ever lost. In fact, the last time I was with a patrol of young Marines, and we ended up on a stream, and everybody wanted to go south. And since I was the pastor, the minister, the chaplain, the oldest guy there, I said, look, no, we're going to go north. Had we gone south, we would have run right into an NVA patrol. And we ended up about a mile, 2 or 3 clicks north, meeting up with our battalion. So you all have stories, and you want to convert those stories into raw experience and data that you have to listen to what you learned. What you learn from mom and dad, what you learn from your brothers and sisters, what you learn from their successes and their mistakes. And always do that with a sense of appreciation and humbleness. As you do that, you're going to gain great confidence in who you are and what you do. The other thing I want to share with you is that in the philosophy of attracting opportunity, it's a philosophy, it's a way of life. And one of the things that you want to do is to understand your disposition in the community, where you want to be, what responsibilities do you want to have, what goals do you want to shoot for. And when you do this, you'll be attracted by that organization or by that job or by those people by believing, not yourself, but believing you are there. Let's say you want to work in a wonderful, wonderful academic situation. How do I get there? How do I move from here to there? You know what? In the law of attraction, you are already there. Broken heel or not, it doesn't make any difference. You perceive that situation, that opportunity, and you create from here. You create that. That's co-creating with all of the energy in the community. That's why you're here. You had visions. Now what? You're getting a certificate. You're getting a degree. You're getting awarded a very important gift today. So when you experience that sense of energy and you want to be attracted to something, don't just wish for it. Don't just visualize it. Live every day as though you're already in that position. That you're already experiencing what you hope to experience. And when you do that, guess what? You're building a story. You're building a life. You're building a resume. You're building an opportunity to demonstrate to people that you have a lot of confidence, that you have accomplished specific things in the past. No one can take those away now. No one can subtract that from your success. Take that, live not just in the here and now, but live as though that vision that you've created is already exists. And work in that environment, fantasize it, think about it, and it will materialize before you. One of the great gifts of our energy and our ability to project. Now I know that you've been busy here the last 4 weeks, was it 4 weeks? Look what you've done in 4 weeks. Imagine what you can do in 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 6 months, a year. What a great gift, what a great staff, what a great concept. When Jessica came over to our parish, over to the chapel, we became aware within the first few minutes exactly what this program had to offer. And I'm so proud that she came back and we talked about it and have been invited here today to congratulate you, to affirm all the good things you have done. And I wish you the best in every step. And if you run into an adversity, if your shoe breaks, if you have anything that happens on the way to work, on the way to the job, guess what? It's happened to everybody else as well. Don't let that stop you. Be creative and turn that moment into either humor or productively into a new relationship.
Thank you very much, Reverend Dr. Carroll. My name is Catherine Ferrer, the new kid. I'm new with Suncoast Community Capital, and I wanted to just take a quick opportunity to thank all of the folks that support Suncoast Community Capital, that support specifically this program of Career Edge, which is Bridges to Careers. I was reading a letter the other day from the great Maya Angelou, and it reminded me of one of the favorite things that I've ever heard or read her say, and that is, when you learn, teach. When you get, give. And what we do here, what these folks are accomplishing today, needs a few things to happen. The lights have to stay on somehow. The computers are here. So I want to thank our supporters. First, as you've already seen, Maria Evie, of Career Edge. Also, the City of Bradenton and Central Community Redevelopment Agency. Jesus Nino is here from the CCRA. City of Bradenton, also Tim Polk, City of Bradenton. The 14th Street CRA and Downtown Development Authority of the City of Bradenton as well. We have had wonderful partners in this class that we've just given. Career Source Suncoast. I'm so used to calling them Suncoast Workforce Board. Career Source Suncoast. Iberia Bank. We have Elisa Grable here from Iberia Bank. Manatee Community Action Agency. State College of Florida. St. Vincent de Paul Women's Resource Center, and some volunteers that have made this training just spectacular. Joanne Jones and Joanne Spencer. Would you stand? Our mentors, please. Joanne. And then two folks who couldn't be here who helped with our practice interviews, Linda Formella of Keller Williams and Peg Haynes of the Downtown Bradenton Farmers Market. So thank you all, supporters, volunteers, partners, donors, anyone who's helped. If I haven't mentioned your name, the definition of a list is something you leave people off of. I probably have forgotten somebody, but thank you all for supporting this program.
Thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to welcome Elisa Graber and Dawn Allett. I'm sorry, I'm saying her last name. Dawn Turgeon, to present the financial literacy certificates from Iberia Bank. Thanks, ladies.
It's so wonderful to be here. This is the best class. We teach quite a few of these financial literacy programs, and it just struck us this time what a wonderful group. I mean, the questions, they were so engaged. They were so interested in what we had to teach. It made what we did just really meaningful and wonderful. And certificates are wonderful, but I wish you all happiness and great success going forward. So thank you for being such a wonderful, wonderful group. And Dawn is really the best teacher we have for financial literacy. She rocks it, but she was on a cruise this time around, unexpected cruise. But Dawn is here because my other the co-teacher that was with me, Lisa, was not able to be here today, and Dawn absolutely didn't want to miss it. So with no further ado, I would like to present your certificates. Rowena? Sade? Jenny Harris. Monica? And Michelle. Stephanie. Wait a minute.
In her honor.
Sorry. You're a beam. Shirley. Thank you. Thank you. Shirley.
Oh, she looks so pretty. What a cute outfit. What a cute outfit. I love that.
Daphne.
Are we missing something?
Ashley.
And these two are all set.
Oh,
And I
and
should-
we have two that aren't here today. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, group. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, ladies. Financial literacy was definitely one of the favorite parts of the program and very helpful to the students. Next, I'd like to welcome Lee Kotwicki from State College of Florida. Lee does so much behind the scenes to help get all of these classes prepared, and I'm just so thankful for all that you did to help us this time around. So please.
Thank you, Jessica, and it's a pleasure to be here. On behalf of State College of Florida, and especially Daisy Volovich, who gave her personal congratulations, and unfortunately she was not able to share this moment with you today, but we just want to send our congratulations and tell you how proud we are of you. This is a huge accomplishment, and I know you will all succeed and do very well. So I have the honor of presenting your certificates. Rowena Dennis. Sade Duvall. Lamas. Michelle Maxwell. Shirley Murray. Stephanie Morales. Shirley Nelson. Rosa Ochoa. Kenneth Payne. Daphne Sims. Ashley Thomas. Again, congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Lee. Students received certificates today from State College of Florida for Microsoft Digital Literacy and Workplace Success Skills. It's a special curriculum that Career Edge has designed for workplace success that include professionalism in the workplace, attitude is everything, customer service, communication, being an effective team member, and interview prep with role playing. So, and now I would like to present the Florida Ready to Work credentials and the Bridges completion certificates to the students. And then after each certificate, the students are actually going to give their testimonies at this time. So. Okay, so first we have Rowena Babb. Congratulations, Rowena. Rowena is receiving the Florida Ready to Work credential and the completion certificate today.
Thank you. Whew. Wow, tough being first. Okay.
Here we go.
Exactly. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here today to give my testimony about this program. I would like to take this time to say thank you to all the staff at Bridges to Careers for the patience and encouragement and believing in us. I attended every class and feel that not one day was wasted. Even the classes that I felt I really didn't need or I knew a lot about, I found very helpful and beneficial. I personally found the computer classes to be my biggest help, as that is my biggest weakness. And a big thank you to all my classmates who, when I was lost and didn't know what to do on the computers, I was going, Stephanie, help. You guys made me feel like I was never bothering you. Thank you for that. So with this, I have to say to you guys, I know we shared some very personal moments and we had a little bit of tears, but remember, the best revenge is success. Okay, so you guys do it. Okay. Believing in myself is the best lesson in this program that I have learned. Through this program, I learned to change my way of thinking and evaluating my skills and talents that I have. In conclusion, I would like to thank the career funders for the investment in us and making this program possible. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Great job, Melina. Next, we have Sade Duval. Sade is receiving the completion certificate and the Florida Ready to Work certificate. Congratulations. Your turn.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, I would like to start by saying that I'm blessed and forever grateful to have took part in this amazing program, Bridges to Careers. This opportunity has given me the drive, the will, the determination for a new future, a new beginning, and a new life for me and my family. To the founders, teachers, and everyone that has took part in this program, I appreciate your time, dedication, and devotion you put into making Bridges to Careers such a success. Just for believing in me when I gave up hope and not believing much in myself. You all encouraged me, gave me a new meaning and a life-changing experience. Last but not least, to my beautiful daughters, it's so satisfying to know that I made you all proud and just to see the smiles on your faces. Cheers to our new future, and just know the sky is the limit.
Great job, Sade. Next, we have Jenny Harris. Jenny is receiving the completion certificate and the Florida Ready to Work credential. Congratulations, Jenny.
Good morning. I want to say I'm truly blessed to be in this class. I'd like to thank all the people in the class that helped me and everybody else during this program. They're all very helpful and friendly. I also want to thank most of the businesses that have made this amazing program possible, some including Iberia Bank and the City of Bradenton. I learned great things from the amazing speakers that came here to share with us. I really appreciate the people who talked about the financial side of having a job and computer skills. They helped me very much. This class helped me learn that getting a job is easier than I thought it was, as long as I stay positive and work hard. I want to thank Jessica and Joannie and Joanne and Catherine for helping me throughout this program. You can tell that they care and believe that we will succeed, and that helps very much. I also like to thank the people that went through this class with me. It was an honor to know them because they are all strong and hardworking individuals. I will use everything I learned here, such as money management and how to speak during interviews and in other settings after I leave. This class has already helped me find an animal-related volunteer job that'll help me become a vet tech, which is the job I really want. And I know that I can make it having experienced this class. I always appreciate this class and the blessing it gave me.
Great job, Jen. I think that's the most I've heard Jenny talk. She did so amazing. What a change in her. Thank you, Jenny. Next, we have Monica Lamas, and she's receiving the Florida Ready to Work credential and the completion certificate. Congratulations. Hey, Sarah, if you want.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Monica. After I received my high school diploma when I was 17, I had the dream of continuing a professional career. But since I had already started working, I put the dream aside and said, later. Well, it has passed 27 long years after I said that later. But as they say, it's never too late. And there's a reason for everything. Well, I am no longer saying later. I'm saying now. Now is the time. In Bridges to Careers, I have learned too much. Every week, we learn something new. Financial, Microsoft 2010, and Excel. Write a resume, and to value myself. This program is a bridge to my career. I would like to thank God for my everyday living, Miss Jessica for giving me the opportunity of participating in this program, Miss Kathy for all her help and advice, Miss Joanne for her support. Miss Joannie, that made me see the qualities in myself that I didn't recognize. Also for that positive and contagious attitude that she has. She will always make us laugh. To all the sponsors, Iberia Bank and State College of Florida, Women's Resources, to my husband that without knowing led me to pursue my dreams, my kids. This is the emotional part. My kids, Ashley and Adrian, they are my main motivation. I want for them to know and see that it's never too late to improve your future. I want for them to always feel proud of me. And last but not least, to my new group of friends. I have also learned a lot from all of you. Thank you, and it was a pleasure meeting you all.
That was wonderful, Monica. I guess we should have passed around tissues this morning. Next, we have Michelle Maxwell. Michelle has the completion certificate and the Florida Ready to Work credential. Congratulations.
Good morning, everybody. God bless me to be here. I would like to thank Bridges of Career, Jessica, Joannie, Catherine, Joanne, for giving me the opportunity to better myself and my life and my career. And all the speakers that was here. I learned a lot for each individual. Dave and Daisy, Elise, and my new friends. They helped me because I was computer literate. So I learned a lot. And what I learned from this class is, like she said, never say never. Don't say you can't do it. It can be done. Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle. You did great. Next, we have Stephanie Morales. Stephanie's receiving the completion certificate and the Florida Ready to Work credential, and she had perfect attendance. So there was actually 6 students that got perfect attendance, and they got a special flash drive for a present in their bags. So make sure nobody leaves their bags with it. Thanks, Stephanie.
All right. Well, I had a speech written, but I'm more of a free kind of person, so I'm just going to wing it here. Reverend, you said you were in Vietnam, and my dad was in Vietnam, and he taught me adapt or die. So I have flats. Okay. A conglomerate king, Harold Green, Janine said, in the business world, everyone is paid in 2 coins, experience and cash. Said, take the experience first, the cash will come later. And Bridges to Careers is my experience. Knowing the people that I met, they are my experience. Jessica, Catherine, Joannie, Joanne, they are my experience. To the investors, if you don't realize or you may be unsure of why you should invest in this class, take a look at us. Look at me. I'm here to say thank you on behalf of them and the future graduates of this class, because you are doing something bigger than me or my class. You're doing something for the community. And it may take a village to raise a child, but it takes a community to build a community. And you have to be together to grow. You have to be willing to sacrifice time and energy, which these ladies have done for us willingly and freely, to create something better for just us, but to be an example to the states and to other countries, that if you invest in your people, they will grow and they will make you proud. They will show you accomplishments that you didn't think they could do. Just as being a single mom, those are challenges within themselves, but they're not challenges that I have been through before, and none of these women have obviously not seen. There's something that make you who you are. They build you, they make you break down, but as long as you get up that 7th time, as for the falling 6 times, it doesn't matter how many times you fall. You just got to get up, dust yourself off, or change your shoes. I would just like to let you know that this class meant more to me, and learning about networking, which is not just networking, meeting people. It's about forging alliances, building bridges and bonds. and they are stronger than anything you could ever imagine. Not just new friends, but people who in the future will, when I get my bakery truck, y'all get hooked up, don't worry, will be somebody I will be promoting. You have a card? I'll have it on my truck. Miss Michelle, she has a business, she can help you. Miss Ashley, she has a business, she can help you. I know people in this community. We're going to be united. And that's the way to build not just people and bridges and careers, but society in itself. And we are a lesson to that society. And to you investors, don't ever forget, because if you do, you come and find me on my food truck, and I'll remind you. Ask any past graduate, they'll remind you. Being here is more important to me than anything I ever thought what I would accomplish. And so to end this, just to say, even though it's going to be painful partying with you guys for a little while, I hope that we cross bridges again and we show everybody that this wasn't just an inch. It was our stepping stone to something bigger. It was the stepping stone to our platform in our life. And I just want to say congratulations and thank you for allowing me to get to know you better. And thank you to the investors for being here and to Jessica. Thank you.
She's so awesome, isn't she? Great job, Stephanie. Next, we have Miss Shirley Murray. Shirley's getting the completion certificate and also the Florida Ready to Work credential.
Go, Mama.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good morning. I see my pastor and I see one of my members out there. Thank you for coming to support me today. I'm Shirley Murray, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Bridges to Careers staff, Jessica, Catherine, Joannie, and especially Joanne, because I got here on the last day to register, and I got my interview. So I want to thank them very much for this program and all the sponsors, because without them, this program would not be possible. Who can follow these acts? I would like to thank Iberia Bank especially, because I did not know how important it was to have a good credit rating and budgeting, something I never did. And since that time, every time I get ready to make a purchase, I try to consider if that's a want or if that's a need. I feel motivated now to go get my Microsoft certificate. I want to go back to school to study medical billing and transcription. So I want to say thank you so much for what all of you have done and continue to do it. Don't stop, because you're impacting lives every day. Thank you.
I love these guys. Next, we have Shirley Nelson. We had two Miss Shirleys in this class. Shirley's getting the Bridges to Careers completion certificate.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Shirley Nelson, and it's a pleasure to be enrolled in the Bridges to Career program. I started here to start a new life and a new career for me. I'm very happy and pleased about the program. And I would like to thank Miss Jessica Rutler, the SCC staff and board members, Miss Joanne Spencer, Miss Joanna, Miss Catherine, and all the education and the community partners. I will continue practicing my skills in computer. I'll always come back to learn. I need to learn. And I would like to thank the Lord for me making it to this program. And I would like to thank my parents. I would thank my mother, Leslie Blackman, Donnie, Yolanda, Latia, Chadrick, Wallace, my sister Brenda, my friends who had encouraged me to soar with eagle. And my plans for the future is to get a job, stay on it, retire on it, buy me a house and a car. And thanks to Bridges to Career, my motto is, I could do all things through Christ that strengthened me.
Great job, Miss Shirley. Next, we have Kenneth Payne. Kenneth's receiving the Bridges to Careers Completion Certificate. Congratulations, Kenneth.
Good morning. My name Crazy Ken. I'd like to thank God for the Bridges of Career, because when I got here, I knew a little bit about Microsoft Works, but I thank God for all the teachers, all the workers, all the funders of this program. I thank God for Mother Baker gave me the information to this program. I thank God for Carmen Shore, my fiance. She pushed me. I came here tired from work, sleep my first week, but I really thank God for this program, helping the young people, older people, all age people, because this program taught people how to keep a career, work on Microsoft Works. My goal out from this program to have a career and take care of my family and my community. Thank you all.
And Kenneth forgot to mention that he got a job this week. So. Oh, I'm sorry. And he has an interview for another job. So. Next, we have Daphne Sims. Daphne is getting the completion certificate and the Florida Ready to Work credential.
Good morning. First, I'm going to start with a little bit about myself. I came into this program with a degree in certification and licensure as a radiologic technologist. For those of you who are not sure what that is, I am a licensed x-ray tech. I've had that license for about 4 years now. Unfortunately, I have not worked in the field. I was told about this program from a friend of mine who actually came in with me for an open house. Had no clue what to expect. She was not accepted in for other reasons, but I was. And I sat there that weekend and was like, okay, talked to my mom. I was like, should I really go? What can they offer me? Is there anything they can offer me? And she gave me the encouragement and said, go, find out what it's about. I'm sure there's something. And there was. I was able to sit through the program. I am proficient in Microsoft Words and Excel, so I was able to help those that were not. The presentation by Iberia Bank was very helpful because, I won't lie, my credit rating is in the tank. And especially after student loans, and you're sitting there, you're going, how, where, when can I start doing something about this? Their key information was, don't worry about it, just start. Don't forget about it, but start doing something. Don't just let it sit there because it's not going to go away. So you have to be productive. Also, Dave Oxier's course on attitude and professionalism made me see that it's best to put everything in a positive perspective. Your attitude is going to change how you see a situation. So yes, it could be a bad situation, but the way you see it is going to be how you respond to it. So you're going to respond instead of reacting, like most of us do. So I really do appreciate the program, and I thank the founders and the supporters and investors, and I thank Jessica and Catherine and Joannie and Joanne for their time that they invested in us and the encouragement that they gave us all. And I do plan on going to get certification for CAT scans after I'm done.
Thanks, Daphne. And last but not least, we have Miss Ashley Thomas. Congratulations. Ashley's receiving the completion certificate and the Florida Ready to Work credential.
Thank you. Good morning. I would really like to thank everyone who was involved in making this program successful. I really appreciate Career Edge and Suncoast for allowing not only myself, but others for this opportunity. 4 weeks ago, I would say that I was at a very low point in my life because of my trying times, and I had recently. I felt as though I was alone. When I joined this class, I was given the opportunity to meet others that were also going through some of the same things and felt the same as I did. Something that really stuck out the most for me was the financial literacy class with Iberia Bank. Because of my low points, I've gained a lot of debt, and Lisa and Elisa really helped me understand that nothing is impossible. From these classes, I've learned many different techniques that I can take with me on my continuing road to success. I plan to continue school and receive my bachelor's as a healthcare social worker. To sum it up, my journey with Bridges to Careers has been a blessing. I've gained some special friends and mentors, and most important, I've gained my confidence back.
Great job, Ashley. Ashley and Miss Shirley are my first mother-daughter combo, I think, that we've ever had in the class. And unfortunately, two of our students, Tangela Pyatt and Rosa Ochoa, were not able to be here this morning. So at this time, I would like to just to invite Miss Carolyn Griffin, our interim executive director from Suncoast Community Capital, to come and give some closing words. And I'd like to also just say to the class, just because you guys are done with your 4-week training doesn't mean that we are done with you in any way and that you're not done with us. We love you all. We're so proud of all of you. You've done such a wonderful job, and now, want to see all of your faces first thing Monday morning as we fill out job applications and school applications and continue on with your journey. And we're so excited for your futures, and you should be very proud of yourselves for all the hard work that you did. So thank you so much.
I want to thank everyone for coming. As Jessica mentioned, I'm one of the interim executive directors for Suncoast Community Capital. We're keeping the seat warm for Tim Polk, who at age 61 is serving in the Peace Corps. How cool is that? Say hi, Art. So thank you all for coming, and congratulations to your graduates. I know that you guys are going to be successful. I love your stories about financial literacy. I'm a numbers kind of girl, and the thought that you guys learned so much from that makes my heart warm. I really am really happy that you've gained confidence, because when you're out there looking for work, it's all about how confident you are. You have to believe that you own that job before you get it. So thank you so much for going through the class, and I look forward to working with all of you again. Thank you.
Thank you. Have the class stand, and congratulations, everybody.